From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Wednesday, March 18th, 2015. Silver is trading at $15.50 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,148 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $274. Antiwar.com reports with Ukraine ceasefire continuing to hold well, the Kyiv parliament has yesterday moved forward with a bill on regional autonomy for the East, which was supposed to be the resolution of the conflict. Right now, it's not clear the language satisfies anyone, with Western Ukrainian hawks complaining the bill offers too much autonomy, and Russia complaining some of the terms are in violation of the Minsk ceasefire. The bill does grant autonomy to the breakaway Donbas regions and would allow them to restore Russian as an official language within their territories, a key demand. There are conditions, however. The bill conditions the autonomy on holding a new round of elections to appoint regional officials and seems designed to prevent the current rebel leaders from taking part. The bill says the elections have to be held under Ukrainian control and would annul the elections that the region held just back in November, which put the current rebel leadership in control. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. UPI reports the Republican-controlled House of Representatives introduced a budget on Tuesday that seeks to repeal the Affordable Care Act, maintain sequestration, and increase defense spending. House Budget Committee Chairman Tom Price from Georgia unveiled his $3.8 trillion budget that would repeal the Affordable Care Act in its entirety. A Medicare voucher-like premium support model for seniors would begin in 2024, where beneficiaries would receive subsidies to purchase health insurance on the private market. According to Republican leadership, the plans would balance the federal budget by cutting $5.5 trillion in spending over the next 10 years. The budget would maintain sequestration or automated spending limits on domestic and defense spending, but would indirectly increase defense spending by using war funds to get around current budget caps. The Budget Control Act, written by Congress, exempts overseas contingencies operations from spending limits. Chairman Tom Price said in a statement, "It is a plan that balances the budget in less than 10 years, secures and strengthens vital programs like Medicare, provides our military men and women with the resources they need to protect American families, and would make Washington more efficient, effective, and accountable to hardworking taxpayers." The Republican House budget would increase President Obama's $58 billion proposal for overseas contingencies to $94 billion. Total defense spending in the Republican budget proposal would be $613 billion, $52 billion higher than Obama's proposed $561 billion. The budget could lose support in the Senate, where several Republicans, including Senator John McCain, said they will not support a budget that keeps sequestration cuts. ExpressCoin is the best choice for buying Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and more. Get your cryptocurrencies with money order, check, wire transfer, or cash deposit. Get started at expresscoin.fppradio.com. Reuters reports a San Diego judge has dismissed gang conspiracy charges against a rapper whose music prosecutors said encouraged gun violence against rival gangs in a ruling his lawyer characterized as a victory for free speech. Rapper Brandon Duncan, who uses the stage name Tiny Do, was one of 7 people charged last June in a 16-count indictment that centered on 9 shootings that took place in 2013 and 2014 involving the so-called Lincoln Park gang. Duncan was charged with 9 counts of conspiracy to participate in a criminal street gang by prosecutors who said his music and social media presence encouraged the violence, although he was not accused of taking part in any of the shootings. On Monday afternoon, San Diego Superior Court Judge Louise Hinoyan threw out charges against Duncan and defendant Aaron Harvey, ruling that there is no evidence that the 2 defendants participated in the crimes or benefited from them. Brian Watkins, who represented Duncan, said, "This is a First Amendment victory." This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.